All right, so I just slapped this thing here together today. And I built this out of my head, so I don't know how well it's really going to work, but it's a kitchen box. You pick it up here, you know. It's supposed to slide into the van. We're going to have to test fit it. I've got a 5-inch deep space here that's full height on both sides. This gives me a place to grab it, you know, without any major issues. And there's a lid here, which I didn't really need, but I think it's kind of neat. I can lift that off. And then I've got a tray up here that also removes. And I can put the pan in here if I want, the cast iron. And then there's a cubby space in the center too. So the idea here is, forgive me for being off camera, but I could put the cook set. This is my stove. It works with a 1-pound propane. It'll actually fit right here like that if I want to, but it also will fit in here. This here is my percolator, which fits here. We'll have easy access, but again, I can put it in here. Now this inner spot might be better for food, but I'm just throwing that out there for you. Try to keep this short. And let's grab a couple things here. So this was an issue for me because I use this to clean up, and so I needed a spot tall enough for that. Got some olive oil here. I've also got some apple cider vinegar, stuff like that. It's just nice to have here. I don't like having this in the door because I've had honey and stuff in the door before, and when it's really hot, it just kind of bakes back there. And since this will be inside the van, it won't be so bad. At least that's what I'm thinking. This here will fit inside here, or again, right up in here. So now some people will pick it apart and say you can't get anything. Let's see what that's like. Keep in mind, when you're at the campsite, you don't pack this stuff up every single day at the end of the day. Like, you're kind of leaving things out there. You know what I mean? This is more like for travel. Let me set you up over there, and then we'll see if this will slide into the back of the van. Let's hope I did this right. All right, let's give this a shot. I can't see what you guys can see here, forgive me. That looks to me Alright, that looks to me like it's good. Got a little space here, that's good. If I decide to do this drawer slide thing, I've got enough room to work from both sides. You can't see it from this angle, but this slides up against one of those boxes that I have in there. I'll try to zoom in on that for you. So, again, this is the box I just built. And that there's a tray that holds tools and such. The box goes deeper than the back end of that tray, obviously. And so what that does is it gives me a spot. That just gives me a spot here in front of this box where I could put my tool bag, pretty heavy, that goes on this side in front of this. Now this can live here all the time. And what I can do is I could do a little clip system or something to keep that from sliding, you know. And now, when I set, and keep in mind too, this here is like a superfluous thing. This is an extra water purifier, which I don't really like. It's the MSR. You guys see me use it on that camping trip this summer. It just takes forever to pump it up. There's better stuff. I've just had this for decades. But now, I can put a bunch of stuff right in here. You know, just saying, right? See if we can do this where I can do it and I'm not constantly stepping in front of the camera here. Let's try that. So when I set up, the stove and everything is inside here. So I can just come out like this. I can lift this up. slide that out, throw it up there. I got my frying pan right here. I could take this out. You know, it's interesting. Might be better. Spin this around this way. Put all these items up in here. Oh, that won't work. Yeah, it will. Yes, it will. I did not think this out too much. For those of you that are new here, I build furniture for a living, higher end stuff. And when I slap things together for myself, I literally just slap things together. It's not that important to me because it's just for me. So this lifts right out of there, right? Now I can access my cook stove and everything. No big deal. Ooh. Here's the lid. This just kind of seals stuff in there. I mean, hope I'm not cutting the top of my head off here. I feel like I got to bend down. Anyhow, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if this water filter fits in this side. It should, and it does. Just so you guys can see that there. So that's awesome. So yeah, this will hold a tremendous amount of what I need or what I use when I'm camping. So I like that. I can just reach right in there. And a lot of the stuff that's in here, I don't know if you guys can see that on there. Yeah, looks like you can. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that's in here, some of that can still go in there. I think this is a pretty good little system. I mean, you guys know how it is. I don't have to explain it to you. Most of you that are here have Astro vans, you have camper van builds, whatever. And, well, I wonder if the cook kit. Nice. So I've needed this for a while. Now, what I like about it not being attached is that I can take this thing out and I can just set this up on a table when I get to a campsite too and use it to feed from and have stuff in there. And then if I wanted to if I had food out and I had food inside that center compartment, just to remind you, I just showed it to you, but I lift this tray out of here. So I can have food stashed in here. I gotta actually put the cook kit out here. This could be full of food. And when I put the tray back in, oh, that's this thing. It's gonna have to go up here. I offset the tray. I gave myself enough room, 1.5 inches here with spacer blocks, so my fingers would wrap around. And this one here, I stopped at the full 5 inches. Just figured that made sense. But anyhow, so I can put food in there, put the tray on. I don't even need the lid, because critters can't get in there. You get what I'm saying? But with the lid, it's kind of nice. I won't be able to show this to you, I don't think, but you won't see me on camera here, but oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's a camp seat. Definitely strong enough for me to stand on as well. What do you think? It's not bad. I mean, I literally slapped this together in a few hours out of scrap wood in the shop, and the shop is a friggin' disaster right now. So I got to clean up. It's already a little after 4. This is good, man. This is, how long have I needed this? You know, it's one of those things. You know, I did a rudimentary build on this whole van originally, and some people are impressed by it. Me, I'm not super impressed by my own work on this, just because it's not high quality work, you know? I mean, the kitchen thing came out pretty good, but again, I just slapped that together. For myself, I don't care that much. But it all works. This is all proof of concept. Like this box, I could mill mahogany or something to 3/8 of an inch thick. I could do box joints, or I could hand cut dovetails or something. I could do crazy crap if I wanted to, but it doesn't make sense because it's just going to get beat up. There's no point in getting super crazy with it. As far as the construction, I tell you guys all the time, this is not a how-to channel. This is just what I'm doing. So it's 1/2 inch plywood, the two sides and the bottom. This here happens to be poplar. This is more of the cypress, this front rail on here. And then the panel, this here comes out. It's just plywood I had laying around. You can see that I threw some grooves in here, and I used masonite, just slid that down in there. So real, I mean, it can't get easier. I put the blocks in here at the corners, really to hold the panel, but then I made sure the tray was about the same height. There's a little wonk to it because the bottom piece had a little twist to it. Again, don't care. It'll flatten out over time. So when I put it together, I just used glue and pin nails, and then I came back and I pre-drilled and put screws in. So this is real solid. I can put a lot of weight in this thing and pick it up and carry it around. It's not going to be a problem. I need a cook set still. I need a cooking pot, so that'll fit in that center hole too. Just a pot I could cook my stew in and whatnot. Which it does. I don't want that to be. What am I thinking? Cast iron. On this camp trip, the first night I was there, I actually cooked my stew in this. So you just got to be creative, you know. I mean, I don't like doing that because I had to clean the hell out of it. It's probably still not super clean from that, but yeah, I cooked my stew in this. I just need another pot specifically for. Oh shit! All right, Did I just swear? Oh my gosh, I'm a swearing bastard. I'll put all that away. I got to clean up. Anyhow, I hope you guys appreciated this. I think it's kind of fun, quick, easy, no big deal. It's going to work. I hit everything with the sandpaper, with the sanding block, but I'll go back around and knock the corners down a little bit more. I'll probably brand the Mike Z Design logo on there, show off a little when I'm out there camping. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day. Remember, be nice to each other, and I'll catch you. You know what I'm going to say. I'll catch you in the next one.